So glad to see you here today. We're going to do a chair yoga sequence today, which is going to require us to get up out of the chair and use the chair as a prop. So if that's not something that you feel you can do safely, please pick one of my other videos where we stay in the chair all the time. You'll know which ones those are, as the thumbnail in the beginning will have me seated. Whereas if I'm standing up holding onto a chair in a thumbnail, that means that we're going to be using the chair as a prop for that sequence. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's sit on the edge of our chair with our legs, our feet about 2 fist widths apart, sitting up nice and tall, relaxing. Let's take just a couple of breaths here to get centered and focus ourselves. So taking a nice deep inhale in through your nostrils, and then exhaling it out through your nostrils. Maybe relaxing that jaw a little bit. Inhale it in. Exhale it out. Allow your shoulders to relax down your back. Take another inhale in. And this time a really long exhale out as you relax the muscles in your mind. On your next inhale in, let's drop our hands down to the side and then bring them all the way up. Exhale, drop your right hand down. Take your left hand overhead, reach towards the right hand side. Keep both sits bones on the ground. Inhale, both hands come up again. Exhale, drop your left hand down, reach your right arm overhead. Really open up that side body a little bit. Pulling your navel in and up towards your spine. Inhale, both arms come up. This time I'd like for you to drop your right hand behind you, onto the chair behind you. Take your left hand to your right knee. On your next big breath in, push in through that right hand. Really elongate your spine as you inhale, pulling your pelvis and your navel in and up. And twist over to your right hand side using your upper thoracic spine. Look over that right shoulder. Two breaths here. Inhale, take your arms all the way up. Exhale, other side. Drop your left arm behind you, plant it onto the chair. Right hand to your left knee. Inhale, push in through that left hand. Pull your navel in and up towards your spine and look over that left shoulder. Nice big stretch here. Great big breath in as you raise your arms all the way up. On your exhale, slowly swan dive yourself forward, all the way down. Let your hands touch the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Place your hands on your shins or your thighs. Pull your shoulder blades together. Crown of your head is looking forward. Really pull those shoulder blades together. Exhale, forward fold. On your inhale, slowly bring yourself all the way up. And as you do, pick up that left knee, pull it in towards your chest. Nice flat back, sit up tall. Nice big hug here. Maybe you take that left knee and you open it out to the side. Open your hip flexor a little bit. You might have to hold onto the chair with your right hand, sitting up nice and tall. On your next exhale, bring that knee back in. Drop it back down. Inhale, raise your arms all the way up. Exhale, swan dive it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Pull your shoulder blades together. Exhale, forward fold. On your next big breath in, slowly bring yourself up. Bring that right knee up, squeeze it into your chest. Sit up nice and tall in your chair. And your next exhale, open that right leg out to the side. Open up that hip flexor a little bit. Nice big breath here. Exhale, bring it back to center and drop your leg down. Take a great big breath in. Raise your arms all the way up. Walk your feet out to the edge of the mat so that you're in somewhat of a wide-legged stance. Exhale, bring your hands down in front of you. Let your fingertips touch. Take a big breath in, hold halfway at chin level. Exhale, take your arms out to the side, palms facing out. Really exhale, push out through both hands. Inhale it in. Exhale, drop your right hand down to your right knee. Take your left arm straight up. Reach it all the way up. On your next exhale, I want you to take that left hand, drop it down to the floor as you twist and bring your right up arm behind you. Inhale, come all the way back up with both hands, all the way up. This time I want you to take your hands, let your fingers meet as you bring them back behind your head. Gently, just hold, pull your shoulder blades back and together. Exhale, push your hands out to a T, palms facing outward. Breathe in, and on your exhale, drop your left hand down to your left knee. Take your right arm all the way up. Reach it up there. Filling your lungs back up with air. Exhale, drop your right hand down to the floor. Take your left arm all the way up. On your next inhale in, let both arms come all the way up. And then exhale, drop them down to your sides. Excellent job. Okay, we are going to do some jumping jacks. So keeping your legs about mat width apart, come forward on your chair so that you're kind of at the edge of your chair. And we're going to probably have to lean back a little bit when we do this. And so how this is going to work is when you take an inhale in, you're going to take your arms up, you're going to lift your legs up, and then you're going to take them down. And then we're going to inhale it up, and we're going to take it back down. We're going to do 10 of those. So get ready, get yourself set up. Take a nice big breath in, raise your arms up, pick up your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. All righty. Sit back in your chair just a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. We're going to do some side-to-side hip rocks, and I want you to really use your obliques for this, and I'll demonstrate for you. I actually call them cheek rolls because you're going to lift one cheek off the chair and then the other. So we're going to sit up nice and tall, and we're going to start with our right side, pull one up, and then drop it down, pull the other one up, and then drop it down. And we're going to go back and forth. We're going to do 20 altogether, so that's 10 on each side. So when you're ready, take a big breath in. Lift up that right hip, drop it down, left hip. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. Use those obliques. 8, 9, 9, 10. 10, 10 more, 11, 11, 12, 12, let's speed it up, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, use those hips and those obliques, 19, 19, and 20, 20, yay, excellent. All right, before we stand up and use our chair as a prop, I'd like for you to come to the edge of your chair and have your feet planted firmly on the floor. Let me move back a little bit here so that you can see my feet a little bit better. There we go. And I'd like for you to pick up your toes, pick up your feet, and really grind your heels into the mat. And then slowly bring the balls of your feet down with your toes still picked up. And then as you really get your balls of your feet down, bring your toes down. And what we're going to do is some arch raises here. You know, as you get a little older, your arches start to flatten out. And so just like any other muscle or part of your body, you need to exercise them to help bring those arches back up. So on your next inhale in, I'd like you to clench your toes and really grind your feet into the mat. Raise those arches up and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Excellent. All right, we're going to do that one more time. Let's see if we can do it from 10. And let's not forget to breathe while we're doing this. We don't want to hold our breath. Take a nice big breath in. Clench your toes, push your heels into the ground, raise those arches up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Excellent. All righty, we're going to get up out of our chair, and again, we're going to do this by not using our hands. We want to make sure that we know where we are in the chair. Get a nice firm stance on the floor. Take your hands out in front of you, and when you're ready, take a nice big breath in and push through your feet and lift yourself up. Excellent. Okay, we are going to use the chair for a prop here. Please make sure that you have a mat or something that's skid proof underneath your chair, because as we lean on the chair, it's going to want to move. So you need to have a mat or something underneath it. I'm going to turn my chair this direction, and I probably need to back it up just a little bit more. There we go. All right. And we are going to start off by standing quite a distance back from your chair. If you can see where I am, so that you can place your hands on the chair and then step it back so that your back is fully elongated. Your spine has a nice stretch in it. Your feet are hip distance apart. Your knees are pointed forward. Lean on your chair. Maybe you bend one knee and then you bend the other knee for a modified downward facing dog. Really push your hips up towards the ceiling. Take a breath here. On your next exhale, go ahead and come forward, lift your heels up off the ground and come into a plank pose. Push through those hands. Remember, spread your fingers out wide, but bring that thumb in towards your index finger a little bit. I want you to be able to flatten your knuckles onto that chair. Hold yourself up here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push yourself back into downward facing dog. Allow your heels to come back down to the floor. Really elongate your spine here. Stretch it out. Exhale, come forward to a plank pose. Alrighty, you're on your toes, you're pushing your heels back. We're going to do some crunches here. So if this is in your practice, pick up that right leg, crunch it in towards your knee, drop it down. Left leg, crunch it in, drop it down. Again, keep going. 5 on each side, so that's 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Push yourself back into a downward facing dog and hold. Exhale, come forward into a flat plank. Can you lift that right arm up, turn sideways? Take your arm up, side plank, hold. Exhale it down. One breath here. Inhale, other arm up, reach up, turn to the side, side plank on the other side. Exhale, bring it down. Push yourself back to downward facing dog. Take 2 steps in. Feet should be about 2 fist widths apart. Feet are flat on the floor. Palms are flat on the chair. Maybe you want to hold on to the front of the chair a little bit. Bend your right knee, pick it up, kick it straight back. Really engage that glute here. Hold it straight back. Bend your knee. Bottom of your foot is facing the ceiling, and let's pulse it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bring it down. On your next inhale, other leg, kick it straight back. Engage that glute muscle. Inhale, bend your knee. And when you're ready, let's pulse it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down. Excellent job, you guys. Push through your hands one more time. Give yourself a nice stretch. Exhale it out. And let's go ahead and turn our chairs back the way they were. And we're going to sit back down in the chair. So again, let's practice sitting in the chair. Let's stand directly in front of the chair. Let our knees touch the back of the chair for a second so we know where it is, and then stand up straight. And when you're ready, take a big breath in. Take your hands out in front of you. Exhale, slowly sit in your chair. Great job. Okay, let's wind it down here. Come to the front of your chair just a little bit, not necessarily on the edge, but close up in the front. Sitting up nice and tall, we're gonna pick up this right foot. We're gonna cross it over our left leg, flexing our right foot for opening up for a nice figure four or a modified pigeon. Take your right hand, push your knee open a little bit if you can. Exhale, slowly bend forward. If you need to hold on to the side of the chair with your other hand, feel free to do so. Feel that stretch in the back of your glute, maybe the back of your thigh, your IT band. Nice deep stretch here. Inhale, bring it back up. And go ahead and release your foot, drop it back down. And when you're ready, let's pick up the opposite leg, cross it over our right leg, flexing our foot, pushing that knee away. And then on your next exhale, slowly come forward, nice flat back. Putting some pressure on that left thigh to open up your hip. See where you feel a stretch on this side. Inhale, come on back up. Drop your leg down and go ahead and set yourself up for Shavasana. So if you want to come back in your chair and lean back a little bit with your feet on the floor and just relax. If you have a pillow or a bolster or something you want to put up underneath your back, feel free to do that. We're just going to be here for a few moments, taking a few deep breaths in, closing down our eyes, exhaling it out. Inhaling it in and exhaling it out. Relax your jaw, relax your shoulders. Allow yourself to be cozy and relaxed for the next couple of breaths. See if you feel any tension anywhere in your body, and if you do, go ahead and breathe into those areas, releasing the tension and allowing it to flow out through your feet, out of your toes. 3 more breaths here. Ready, slowly begin bringing some awakening movements into your body and bringing yourself back up to a seated position. And if you want to keep your eyes closed, you can, that's fine. Thank you guys so much for coming out and joining me in this video. I really hope that you feel nice and stretched and ready for your day, or relaxed and ready to go retire for the evening. I've put a link to my website down below at OhmAzingLiving.com. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see. With that, let's take our hands, bring them all the way up as we inhale, bringing our hands to Anjali Mudra and down to our heart center. Taking our thumbs to our forehead, let's bow and say Namaste, yogis. Shanti, Shanti, peace.